Hello there everyone, Mediocre Otaku here, and today I'm going to be doing a bit of an anime collection thing. I'm not really going to pull anything out, just because that would take a lot of time. We'll point out, I have more Bleach stuff, but I accidentally bought this and it's filler. I didn't think it was filler, so I just kind of put it elsewhere. This is kind of my shelf for stuff that I've like bought twice, or just like some stuff that I bought that I'm like not super interested in anymore, like the Inuyasha sets. It's not all of that, but I ran out of space elsewhere, so sometimes I have to actually put stuff I like down here. But yeah, moving on. Alright, this is where some more of my stuff is. This is all still stuff I have at my dad's place. Because my place does not have the most room. Just move Rao out of here. So yeah, here's the rest of the Bleach stuff that I have. Stopped collecting after the 10th DVD set because there was just way too much filler in Bleach. There's the box for Iron-Blooded Orphan Season 1, but I have the actual DVDs elsewhere. This is the Space Dandy set, by the way. Yeah, got Legend of the Galactic Heroes chilling back here behind Mr. Satan and Gogeta. Down here, we have K. My only Aniplex sets, which are erased, at least Aniplex of America, because I do have Devilman Crybaby. This is actually a bootleg I accidentally got, but all the videos seem to play just fine, so you know, I don't mind too much. But it still does kind of suck. These are actually, these Ghost in the Shell sets are the Korean versions, because they do have the English dub and English subtitles, which is cool. Let's move Genesect out of here. They have the original 4 Gundam The Origin Blu-rays in there. And over here, it's the original Gundam series and the 8th MS team. And then, Stroheim, all the Gundam Thunderbolt stuff so far. Zeta, G Gundam. I only have the first season of Iron-Blooded Orphans. I plan on changing that at some point. Dororo is actually really cool. If you guys haven't checked out the original series, it's like pretty obviously a pretty big inspiration for stuff like Devilman and Berserk. I have one of the original Dragon Ball GT box sets. I do want to get the rest of those. I have all of the original releases of Dragon Ball Z Kai. One of the Japanese releases, the last Japanese release for Final Chapters, because it is different than our version of Final Chapters. I kind of want to get the rest of these too. And then I have the 2 re-releases, the season sets of Kai, because they have the replaced music. So I'm just like, I'm pretty into Dragon Ball, if you can't tell, and I kind of want to have every release possible, which is why I have 2 releases of the Broly movie, the new one. Funimation's release had incorrect colors, and the manga UK release fixed them. They didn't fix the subtitle issues, where Frieza's name is still spelled the American way, but yeah, interesting stuff. I have the first JoJo season up there, and I do have all of the 93/2003 OVA series, which is very hard to come by at this point. When I got it, it was not as bad, although it still was not easy to get. Both seasons of Knights of Sidonia, the big Gundam Wing collection thingy, a couple Lupin the Third things, MD Geist, which is like my favorite bad movie. I only have the first couple box sets of Naruto because it's not my favorite thing in the world, but I do like it in the beginning. I have all of the Season 1 JoJo Blu-rays from Japan because they have English subtitles, and I really thought that show would never get released over here, so that's why I picked those up. This is Kingsglaive and the ONA Final Fantasy 15 series, which tie into the game, which I wish they just had that stuff in the game, but whatever. Nothing we can do about it now. High School of the Dead, which I have the original DVD, Blu-ray releases downstairs, as you might have seen. And down here, got One Punch Man, Parasite, which I do want to rewatch soon. I have box sets 1 and 3 of Prince of Tennis, because I wanted to get into the show, and sets 2 and 4 are way more expensive, so I picked those up. It's pretty cool. I'll probably try to pick up the other sets at some point. Only the first 2 Ranma sets, I like it, but I didn't really want to watch like 100-something episodes of it. I have all of the original Dragonball DVD releases here. The first set being edited for sexuality and stuff, and it has a different dub, so if you guys are interested in checking that out, you can find it pretty easily, and it's pretty cheap. Angel Cop, another really So Bad It's Good show, at least as far as the dub goes. I picked this up, number 6, knowing nothing about it, but Sentai released it, and the rights are going back to Aniplex, so I figured I'll just pick this up now before it gets crazy expensive. First 2 seasons of Ikitosen, which I'll probably pick up the other seasons at some point, but I'm not really in any rush. The Saint Seiya DVD set that had some of the worst official subtitles I've ever seen. This was back when I was still trying to kind of alphabetically sort my stuff, and then I realized how much of a pain in the ass it is, so I stopped. Yeah, Space Brothers, another really cool show. The original Terraformars series, this is the Japanese release. They did 7 Blu-ray sets for 13 episodes, which is a little bit crazy, but yeah. I've heard nothing but bad things about Terraformars Revenge, so I have not watched that. Yeah, and then here are the Yu Yu Hakusho Blu-rays, which you probably saw the Yu Yu Hakusho DVDs in the first part of this video, and you will see one of the Yu Yu Hakusho steelbooks in the following part of this video. I'm probably going to try to sell these off at some point. I really like how the steelbooks artwork connects, so I'm probably going to get all those, and luckily they're pretty cheap. So yeah, that's it for this portion. So on to the next. Alright, this is kind of awkward because they're all in a closet, but here are all the original, well, not original releases, most of the original releases of the Dragon Ball Z movies. Dead Zone is the only one I don't have the original release of, which I kind of want to rectify, honestly. But yeah, these 2, Ocean Dub, pretty well done. Some other random stuff here, like Advent Children, Anime Test Drive Record Lotus War. When they were releasing the Ultimate Uncut Dragon Ball Z DVDs, I picked some of them up. Yeah. And here we have all the Dragon Ball Z season sets, which I have the Dragon boxes, so I never watch them. So let's the Dragon Ball movies right here. Barefoot Gen, which I keep sequestered away because its text is opposite of like everything else. Like the way it faces. So it just bugs the shit out of me. I can't have it next to anything. Spongebob Movie, really great anime. My dad found this at Walmart, so I would under no circumstances pick this up myself. But and this does use the season set footage. Would have been nice if they had the Dragon Box footage, but there's like no chance of that happening. Over here we have Aizo Hakusho and the Yu Hakusho movie that wasn't released by Funimation, at least not yet. What with them doing the steelbooks, you never know. The Saint Seiya movies, the Dr. Slump movies, Metropolis. And back here I have some old VHS tapes of Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z. And I have the VHS of the Digimon movie, which I have not seen in quite some time, probably for good reason. Alright, so this should be the final part of my anime collection. There are a few things I'm leaving out, like some of the Dragon Ball Z Blu-ray DVDs, but everything Dragon Ball Z related is somewhere on my channel, so I don't think it's too huge of a deal, but, I mean, I could show it off again, I guess, if people really want to see them that badly. Here's my giant One Piece collection thing. I think there's collection 23 out at this point, maybe even collection 24. I still have to watch season 3 of My Hero. And down here is all of my Dragon Ball stuff. Just waiting for part 10 to come out. Fill it in over there. And up here, you have Tokyo Ghoul and Tokyo Ghoul Re. Do not have Route A. I saw a couple episodes of it on Toonami. I thought it was fine. I might get it at some point, but not too high on my list of priorities. I just finished watching When They Cry. That show is crazy. Currently, I'm watching Peacemaker. I'm only 5 episodes in, but it seems pretty cool so far. And I just got this because I got some sort of coupon from Right Stuff for a free $25 blind box. So I don't know a whole lot about this, but I will watch it at some point. Down here, got Made in Abyss, the first Yu Hakusho Steelbook, which I haven't gotten around to checking out yet. From what I heard, it's basically the same thing as the original Blu-ray releases. Both seasons of Haikyuu. Got all of my Mamoru Hosoda stuff sort of right here, and then all my Satoshi Kon stuff right here. Definitely want to check this out. That'll be like the next show I watch is Cyborg 009. I just picked up Tekkon Kincrete at Otakon. I've heard good things about it, but I haven't gotten around to watching it yet. Down here, I have one of the Fairy Tail movies. I don't know why I only brought this one with me when I moved out of my dad's, but whatever. Got Aura Battler Dunbine, which is the prequel to Garzy's Wing, and Garzy's Wing is like the worst anime I've ever seen in my life, so I'm curious to see where it all started. Yeah, and then I still got a little bit of room on this shelf. Over here, I have my Dragon Ball and Dragon Quest art books, as well as my Devilman manga. and Devilman Crybaby. And last but not least, sorry if that gave anyone motion sickness, I have my Food War sets sort of off to the side because they don't really like match in well with the other stuff on my shelf, so I just kind of wanted them to be off on their own. They are really cool sets. I'm a big fan of these. They're probably a couple of my favorite limited editions, just because of the concept behind them. But yeah, that is basically everything that I have, at least at this point in time. As you guys might know, I pretty frequently have new stuff coming in. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this collection video. I haven't done one in like a couple years. So hopefully I'll make a better habit of doing this like once every year. But I think I already said thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.